What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Choice Nugs Only. So we've made it to 20 episodes. So this will be episode 20. I know I said like a couple weeks ago it's episode 20, but I fucking suck at math. So don't hold me to that. Well, getting right into it. If you've been digging the show, make sure you subscribe, rate, review, and share. Tell all your friends, and we also have the Hotbox hotline is live. It's 702-907-TOKE. I think it's 8653. Call in. You can leave a voicemail if you want to be a part of the show and want to have us read it on the show. Call in and leave us a message on there. Also, check out Itty Bitty Podcast. That's our other show that we do. Check it out. I do that one weekly. It's a different guest each week. I cover everything from pop culture, music, sports, sci-fi. We got everything. So check it out if you're into that stuff. And definitely check that out and give it a subscribe, rate, and review as well. But getting into this week, it was a long day, but we got it done. So prepare for another episode. Choice Nugs Only. Tune in. Smoke out. Week after Thanksgiving, fucking holidays are well underway. We're back with another episode of Choice Nugs Only. My name's Perry.
That's I'm Vince. Oh yeah, my cue. Shit.
My God, you're supposed to be learning this shit as you go.
Sorry.
It's been a long day. I feel like every time we fucking do this, it's a long day.
I know. Actually,
podcasting's supposed to be easy.
Podcasting's easy. The day's not.
So what do we just come from doing? Why don't you bring our fucking listeners up to speed?
Car shopping. It was fucking horrible. Horrible.
I mean, it wasn't like we were shopping. You went for a specific car, so that part wasn't that bad.
See, you're only talking about the part of the story you've been involved in. I've been car shopping for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thought I finally found it, right?
No.
Good old P came through, picked me up. How long of a drive was it?
Shit, fucking heat. Just keep talking. It was an hour and like 15 minutes.
No, I say you just stop it and restart it. Happens to the best of us,
dude. Just fucking edit that shit out. A minute in. We're not gonna restart for fucking some technical bullshit. I'll just edit that shit together so it was like I didn't just leave to turn the heat off, but
right.
It's still fucking blaring in the background. It was from my house. It was an hour and 45 minutes to get you.
Hour and a half the other way.
Hour and a half to go to
45 back to your house.
50. I think it was actually like 55 back to my house. So it was like an hour and then back to 45 back to you. 45 back home. Luckily, I already worked out today and took the dog for a walk.
You might as well be working for Uber.
Fuck that. That's honestly when I first came out here. That was one of the things I did. I applied for Lyft and shit. And I had my truck and I was going to do Lyft, but then I figured it was too much of a pain in the ass to have people in my car. And
yeah, you don't like people.
Yeah, and especially if you're fucking up my car, like, no. I'm not going to, like, let you fucking come and fuck up my car.
Eating hella food, all drunk, throwing up in your shit.
Yeah, like, no.
But see, I don't see anywhere out here where that happens at.
What do you mean, where people get fucking hammered?
Yeah, like really party like that.
Well, I think that it's because most people out here, like, they're alcoholic type drinking, so it's like they're just drinking every day. Whereas, like, when you party drink, it's more like you're drinking, but you're binge drinking a lot at once.
That's true.
Fucked up, you know.
Yeah, out here they just roll around with the little plastic shooters.
Out here it's like, yeah, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. We've got cows and chickens to feed.
Pocket shots.
Pocket shots.
You ever seen those?
No, but I worked with a dude at some job. I think it was IKEA or some shit. And the guy would drink, I probably said this before, but he would drink like little Listerine bottles. You would see him do shooters of those and you're just like, what the fuck? And I found out afterwards, like, some alcoholics would do that to get a little bit of alcohol in their system until they could get out and drink.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah. He was drinking Listerine. Like, he'd do a shot. Like, he'd wait for him to spit it out, and he'd just be like, hey. He'd be all, like, fucking red-faced. Like, oof. Yeah. So.
No, I couldn't do it. I'd rather just drink on the job.
What? Just drink what?
If I'm that bad, dude, I'm not drinking Listerine. I'm just going to get drunk on the job. Roll the dice. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. But yeah, it was a horrible experience car shopping, dude.
So how did that go?
Well, I thought I found the car. We went all the way up. We looked at it. It looked nice, right? Looked like the pictures looked good. We get in it, go for a ride. First thing I see, check engine lights on. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, but mind you, coming off a lot. First fucking stoplight, I almost kill us.
Yeah, because I almost crashed.
But you didn't hear the noise I heard. Like, I thought the whole front end was coming off. I heard like this grinding shit, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I almost killed us. That did happen. But
you would have had to buy it if you had fucking crashed it. That's for sure.
No, there was no agreement on that.
That's true. What happens in that situation?
They have an insurance.
Do they?
Yeah. It's not my problem. Bye. Bye, Gary.
I feel like if I was like like an individual that just wanted to fuck somebody's day up, I'd be like, I'm just gonna go for a test drive and fucking crash a car.
People do that all the time, dude. Get crazy, swing a Mustang or something, curb check it. But I just couldn't believe that with all the shit that was wrong with that car, they're trying to tell me, oh, no, well, we can only fix one thing. But you're also telling me there's a warranty on the vehicle. You're only going to fix one of the problems out of 4.
But there's a warranty.
Made no sense, dude.
Yeah, that was kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
But
so I looked at Perry. I said, I'm sorry. You have to drive me home. And I said, fuck this. We're out. Perry took one for the team, though. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the dude was running out. He was trying to get you to stay.
He was like, oh, what's the problem? And then what pissed me off, dude, is like when we went to go, he's like, I didn't hear nothing when I drove it. I'm like, we just did.
Yeah.
Hop in, let's go for a ride. He's like, hop in, let's go for a ride. Went to hop in, he's like, I'm like, oh yeah, my bad, I'm a big boy. He was like, you play football? Yeah, I played football. My dad, he retired with the 49ers. Bro, quit trying to fucking speed date me. What the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? Like, that's some speed date shit, dude. Like, common interest. No, just sell me a car. That's our interest, motherfucker.
Yeah, the first time we went, when we moved out here to get a car, we went to the lot, and the dude, we're like talking to the guy in the lot, and I'm looking for a car for myself, and we figure out that I'm going to get a used car, and Amy was there, and as soon as she was like kind of on the fence about selling her car, she had a little Scion TC, and those things wouldn't last up here. It's all mountain and shit up here, so we had to get something that was more practical. So she ended up deciding she was going to trade up and get like a Nissan Rogue. As soon as she decided she was getting a brand new car, I don't know how it works with car lots or not, but they just started like rolling out the red carpet for her. Like I felt like I'm like, dude, I was the one who was here first. Like,
you ain't shit.
They're just like, yeah, you get this. I'm like, do I get anything for like? She wouldn't be buying this shit if I wasn't here today. Oh yeah, you're cool. You're cool. Like, yeah, they didn't do shit for me.
Yeah, it's a cold world, ain't it?
They didn't do shit for me. I was like,
what did she get?
She got, I mean, they were just like everything that they could throw out to give her, like, they were like giving her like red carpet treatment. Just like, you want some coffee? You want this? Me, they're just like, you can sit over there and drink from the fucking the bathroom sink.
There's a public faucet over there.
You can use the bathroom
you
sink.
And those people drink out of that one. God damn. What'd you end up buying?
I got a 2005 Nissan Frontier.
The truck you told me about.
Yeah, and it had some fucking recall that I didn't know about. And so a couple years in, it just shit the bed on me.
What'd you pay for it?
I don't remember. I want to say something. I suck at buying cars. I always like pay way too much for cars.
Yeah, I see that today. Regret.
And I'm just like, yeah. Because like if that was me, I would have been like, yeah, I'm all the way here. I'm just going to buy it. Fuck it. And then I would have had problems with it like 5 months later.
Yeah, no.
I'm the worst person to go because I'm so impatient. I'm like, I don't want to be doing this. Can I do this online? Just buy this car online.
Google, please Google. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I've had too many cars, dude. I've learned my lessons over the years. I spent way too much money on vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, right now I just have this one car payment. I just wish I didn't have the car payment. It's kind of.
What's the car payment?
It's $530 a month.
Oh, nope.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna refinance. I think get that shit down.
It's a badass car though.
It's nice. I mean, it's just a Honda Accord. I mean, that's all
fully fucking loaded.
Yeah, but it's just a Honda Accord. It gets me to point A to point B.
Fully fucking loaded.
The only thing that I liked is like the cameras that you can turn on. Yeah, you can turn the camera on when you're going right, or the backup camera. Yeah. But then it gets shit on it, and I always forget to clean it off, and then it's just blocked out.
Is it pretty quick?
What?
Your car?
like fast speed wise. Yeah, I mean it gets you. It gets up there. I don't fucking race anymore. Like my days of racing strangers.
You used to race?
Well, not like legally, but like when I was like 16, 17.
So a little street racing?
Yeah.
What's your favorite all-time car?
I'm not a big car guy. I feel like we've talked about cars on the podcast before, and I'm like, I think I named my number one dream car would be like the Batmobile. Like I think.
Yeah, that wasn't with me because I would have clowned you.
That was before your time. But yeah, that's like the type.
That was
I'm not
the before era.
That was BC. Before cars.
No. Wow, that just goes. Jesus.
Yeah, that was BC, man. That was a couple episodes in. He had asked me because I'm not big into cars. He was like, what's your dream car? I'm like, well, honestly, if you gave me the Batmobile, I'd be fucking happy with that. Like, you know.
Seriously.
Yeah, I don't like fucking. I'm not like, as long as it gets me where I need to go, I don't give a fuck about cars.
So you don't care if you're driving what you're driving right now or you're driving that Avalon I showed you?
I mean, I kind of do.
There you go.
I mean, I care a little bit. Like, if I can afford to not be in a bucket, but.
Fucker, it wasn't a bucket.
I'm not saying that.
Dude, it was a 98 Avalon with only 110,000 miles.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm just saying, like, I'm saying for me.
Conceited. No judgment. No, I'd say my favorite car is like a 1970 Cutlass.
1970 Cutlass. Who makes those?
Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile, that's right.
It's my first car.
Oldsmobile. Do they make Lincolns, or is that a completely...
Ford makes Lincoln.
I remember those, like, the Lincoln Town Car. That's what I was thinking. Mm-hmm. It's a Lincoln Town Car. That was like the classic, like everybody had a friend that's parents who had one of those.
My dad had a Lincoln Continental.
Yeah.
Like the super boat with a 460.
Yeah, dude.
Huge.
Yeah, Lincoln Town Cars.
Like
Lincoln
Noah's Ark, dude.
Do they still make Lincolns? They do. Lincoln Navigators are fucking around.
Navigators, Aviators, they make a bunch. But one dude, fuck's his name? Michael, he's their spokesman now. He's a TV star.
Oh, fucking Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, that's
always
right.
Hella serious driving them.
So are those like luxury vehicles there?
Yeah, like luxury sports sedan. But it cracks me up because every time you see him, he's like, it's just you.
Because he's baked.
In an open road, riding 0 to 60. How do you want to get there? And he just looks at the camera. I'm like, really? I want to buy a Lincoln.
Yeah,
fuck it.
I want to buy a Lincoln. I don't want to jerk off in my car.
Yeah, no, that dude's kind of weird. But what's up? What we got going for this week?
I don't know. I don't really have much.
Patriots lost.
Patriots lost. The Raiders got their dicks kicked in, though, didn't they?
We didn't play.
Yeah, they got their dicks kicked
in. It was a bye week.
Second week in a row. And you lost to the Jets.
It was a bye week.
And the Raiders lost to the Jets.
So what? The Jets lost to the fucking Bengals.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, see, it just shows the NFL things happen.
I think it was because I had Le'Veon Bell on my fantasy team. Anytime
You're cursed.
Yeah, I fucking cursed. I mean, it's the Jets. I shouldn't have picked somebody from the Jets, but that was fucking stupid. The Jets fucking suck.
Who did I tell you to get?
Josh Jacobs.
How would you been sitting now?
Yeah, but you also told me to get, I don't know, you told me to get the Seahawks defense, and I took them over the Patriots defense, so whatever.
So I made one mistake.
Yeah, but I mean, that was enough to make me question you.
Yeah, well, you should maybe look in the mirror because who lost their season?
Me.
Yeah.
But that was bound to happen. I would have done that either way.
Because you're cursed.
Yes.
Why are you cursed?
Because I kept the winnings when my wife won, when I was commissioner. Because I'm a scumbag.
Glad we got that out in the open. Now everybody knows the true colors.
I think they already knew.
Oh, shit.
We're 20 episodes in now. I think people know I'm a scumbag at this point.
Well, I'm 20 episodes in. Why aren't the calls coming in? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I mean, 702-907-TOKE. That's the Hotbox hotline.
I mean, that's what I would be doing. I would be calling me.
I would call in all the fucking time.
As a matter of fact, I might just call myself.
Just call in and leave us a message. Hey, since nobody was calling in, I just felt like calling in just to say hey.
Well, I'll wait until I'm really drunk. And that way it's not really me. It's like my alter ego, Vince. Yes.
That'll be fucking...
Well, I think this is the first episode I've done where I'm sober.
Well, I mean, you're drinking Mike's hard. So.
That's just a... Really? But, you're talking... Dude, you know how much I normally drink.
I know. I just wanted to make fun of you for drinking Mike's Hard Mango.
Oh, it's a mango.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a teenage girl, but yeah.
Where's your alcohol cabinet at?
It's a. I've got tequila. I got brandy.
Man, you know I'll drink either one.
I know.
Line
I don't
them up.
want you
Let's get it
drinking all
going.
my shit.
Exactly.
So how was that pizza?
Pizza was fucking fire, dude. It would have been better if there was like 2 or 3 more of them.
Yeah, well, there was the other day.
But
that's like that New England bar pizza.
Yeah, that shit's good. Do they use Tillamook?
No, they don't have Tillamook out there.
What kind of cheese do y'all use?
Well, Tillamook is like the place where they make the cheese. Like you can go to Tillamook. It's in Oregon.
So what kind of cheese do y'all use?
I mean, it's just cheddar and mozzarella. Usually it's like a mix of cheddar and
Land
mozzarella.
Land O'Lakes.
Yeah, whatever brand out there.
Land O'Lakes is good.
But you got to put it in a cake pan. You put that shit in a cake pan and you like put it so it touches all the edges of the cake pan, and then you put that shit on like 500. Put it on like the lowest rack, and in like 12 minutes, yeah, fire.
That shit was gangster, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
What kind of pizzas did you make?
I just made cheese and pepperoni.
Which one was better?
The cheese, just because the pepperoni I got was kind of whack. But
really,
yeah, I tried to get like the no nitrate shit, and it wasn't that good.
I want to barbecue a pizza.
What do you keep saying that? What does that mean?
You literally put it on a barbecue grill.
I don't use. Have I talked about how I don't like the grill? I fucking hate using the grills.
What?
I used to like it, but like everything comes out better on the cast iron skillet. If you cook it like steak, you cook burgers, it just comes out better on the cast iron skillet. That's an exception. I mean,
brisket.
Yeah, but most of the
Pork
time when
shoulder.
you're doing that stuff, you're doing them on a smoker.
That's what I use.
Yeah, I'm talking about like a fucking like a charcoal grill, or
I use charcoal grill with a smoker on the side.
Yeah,
but I cook all kind of shit. I don't know. Chicken wings come out really good on the grill.
Chicken wings are fine, but I'm just talking about like steaks. I always do my shit on cast iron now. Just
cast iron's dope. Cast iron works great.
But like you put burgers on, they're like half the size when they come off the grill because all the juice is fucking dropped onto the bottom.
Instead of it just drenching itself.
Instead of it just sitting in, all the juice is contained when you cook it on the cast iron.
It's not juice, it's grease.
It's oil. But still, it's good.
George Foreman grill runs the grease off.
Well, yeah, that's just fucking. Then all the flavor's gone.
It's
you just
nasty.
You
ever eaten off one of those?
I think way back in the day.
My buddy T, that I was telling you about with the barbecue turkey last time.
Mm-hmm.
So he used to have an indoor George Foreman grill, like the big one for barbecuing. But it was for like indoor, like your kitchen. No matter what you put on that bitch was dry as shit, dog. Nasty.
What, it just takes all the grease out of it or something, like a trap?
Mm.
Oh, it's fucking gross. I'm trying to think of like some of the as seen on TV type shit that I've bought over the years.
Shit.
Well, the perfect omelet, you ever see that?
You have the little silicone?
Mm-hmm.
Did you actually get that?
I think I like wanted to try it at one point. I think I did get it and tried it, and it came out all fucked up. It was like way more work than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost everything. I bought you remember the magnetic screen door? Like you walk out and it just magically. This shit didn't work for nothing, dude. Flex Seal.
Oh yeah, that shit that you're supposed to spray in your boat.
No, you're not supposed to spray it on your boat. They just show you can't.
I know, that's the fucking.
That shit is retarded. You ever seen the Russian dude? He's on Facebook and he does like all the different gadget reviews.
No, I haven't seen.
I'll have to send you a link, dude. He's hella funny. Hella funny. He's like super Russian, you know what I mean?
Super Russian.
And he'd be like, okay, guys, today we're going to try it. He has like a certain like crazy Russian accent, but he eats everything from like military canned food, like for out in the.
Oh, he does like all those different wild reviews.
Yeah, but then he does a lot of like kitchen gadget shit, like egg scramblers, and where you just set like the egg on a needle and he like scrambles it inside so you open it. So yeah.
I hate all those fucking as seen. You know what I've been watching on YouTube, which I get way too caught up in, is the dark web mystery boxes. Have you seen those fucking videos? And I'm sure most of them are fake.
We got piranhas. I got a baby alligator and a dinosaur egg for breakfast.
They'll get some wild shit. Like the dudes will be like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. And they have gloves on and then they just take their gloves off and they touch the shit. Or they like have gloves on, they touch it and then they're like fucking touching their face. Yeah. And you're just like, bro, what are you doing?
Cross-contaminating.
Yeah. It's like, if this is like, what if somebody sends you crime scene shit? Like,
yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure most of it is fucking fake. But on the off chance it's not, I just like watching. I get fucking wrapped up in those things.
Really?
I don't know why. Like at the hearing music and shit, it's like, oh shit, are they gonna find somebody's finger? Like,
you ever get really high and watch the fucking god damn it, what's there? The Anonymous.
The Anonymous.
Yeah, you know the
Oh, like the...
You just get really high, get stuck on their videos, dude.
No.
I was litty the other night, dude. And I'm just sitting there like... And all of a sudden I caught myself like I'm literally developing conspiracy theories in my head right now. I was like, what the fuck am I doing, dude?
Is that all it is? Is it just all conspiracy theories?
Yeah, it's like
shit?
different things what the government's doing. And they just like, they're always like talking about how the takeover's coming. And yeah, I don't know. I just get hella high and I just get stuck on that shit. Like,
it's easy to go down fucking rabbit holes on YouTube. It's been a while since I've done it. I remember one time we just watched some fucking guys, like he had a CCTV, like he had surveillance out in front of his house, and it was just his block. But it was like there was two or three couple hour length or however whatever the max on YouTube is. It was that length of video, and it would just play through. And it was like 1 year of this guy's in front of this dude's fucking house, and it was just all the crazy shit.
And you watched it?
I watched the entire thing, and then I went to year 2 because this dude had all this this dude. It was someplace in Canada, I forget where it was, but he had on his block there was shit. Hella shit just went off on his, like not like crazy shit, just like random shit, like random car accidents, random people walking up to his shit, like tweakers, all different types of shit. But it was entertaining because.
But how far was it in between each episode of what was going on?
Couple days. It was one, like the first video we got to the end, and I was like, that was 1 year. That was all just 1 year, the first one, and it was hella long.
Does he speed it up or anything?
Yeah, it's all time lapse. It's like,
I would be like, you're crazy as fuck.
Nah, and we just kept well, it's interesting because it's like literally every clip is some fucking random shit at this dude's house. Like,
you have to send me the link.
I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look. It was some dude in Canada though. I forget the name of the town in Canada, and he recorded out in front of his house, and he's got like 4 or 5, at least for the last time I had checked. He's got the last couple years where it's just outside of this house.
That sounds kind of cool.
All the wild shit that happens in front of this dude's house.
Yeah, so, I get high and watch those, or like the animal ones.
What animal ones?
Different animal ones.
Just any like nature shit.
Yeah, like you seen the one where the bear hits himself in the balls?
No.
Oh, dude. It's so fucking funny, dude.
My favorite nature one is, what's the one? It's the one with, when they go under the sea, Deep Blue, or Blue Planet, when they do all the underwater shit, just because I hate that shit. I would never want to swim under the ocean. Fuck that shit. They had some video of some lady on TV or online the other day, and she's fucking, and she's swimming with like a 40-foot shark or some shit. I can't remember how big it was, but it's fucking big as fuck. Oh, let me see what the fuck. Oh, he just whacks himself in the balls.
Watch. Wait till he walks off.
Oh, damn, he's fucked up.
Ain't that fucked up?
That motherfucker hit himself. We just watched a bear. We're going to actually have video coming soon. But yeah, we just watched a bear fucking hit himself in the balls. So,
I'll send you the clip if you can load it.
What? I don't know how any video shit works yet. I'm still...
Trim it. You just trim the video and re-upload it.
Oh.
Go on Facebook. Look up bear hits himself in the balls.
Yeah. Yeah, hella fucking hit itself with the balls.
Dude, did you see how he waddled off? He's like, fuck.
Yeah, his shit was fucked up. Oh, fuck. So there was... So... Oh, fuck. I forget what I was
Deep Blue
say.
Sea.
Oh, no. We were talking about Dark or Blue Planet. Oh, yeah. When they go underwater with that lake. That's like a lake under the lake.
Like no, I haven't seen that one.
No.
Oh.
So, yeah, there's like a part of the ocean where it's Blue Planet. It's the one where I think James Cameron's involved. He has this little submarine thing, and it goes down, and it goes, and there's a part of the ocean where when you go down, it's so buoyant that nothing can go. So it's like more water. It's like water that's more dense than the water that they're in.
Shit.
So it got to like, yeah, that's super far down. So there's shit down under there.
I'm scared of the water.
Yeah, everybody's like talking about Bigfoot and shit, but it's like there's shit in the ocean for sure.
Yeah, no, even if there's just the shit I know about. I don't care about the shit I don't know about.
Well, plus you can drown, and then if you get caught in the ocean, it's just like you're so far from anything.
Yeah, and the sharkies.
Sharks. Plus you got fucking dehydration.
Yeah. You've killer whales.
Starvation. I don't think killer whales are gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, they will.
Nah.
Jellyfish.
I don't think they're gonna. Well, jellyfish, yeah.
Yes.
But killer whales, I don't think are gonna fuck with you. I think they would fucking rescue you. They'd fucking help you, like
so?
Free Willy.
They'd be like, I was at Chewbacca, my bad.
Or they'd be like, you're that motherfucker that put us in SeaWorld, and they just rip your arms off and play with you like they do to the seals.
I'll throw tuna at the ass.
Yeah. Nah, they'd probably fucking pull you apart.
What was the name of that movie you said you were going to watch?
What movie? Oh, the one on Netflix? The Irishman?
How's that look?
I mean, it looks like a good mob movie. Supposedly it's boring, but I mean, it's Martin Scorsese with like Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro and shit. So, I mean...
What did the same people that said Godfather was boring? Because Godfather was fucking tremendous.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably some of the same people that said that.
Yeah, because Godfather was great.
Godfather wasn't my favorite of the mob movies, but I liked Goodfellas better. Goodfellas was my favorite.
Goodfellas is a great one, but Godfather's a staple.
I know, but I watched it when I was too young. I'd have to watch it when I was older.
I make my kids watch shit like that all the time.
I watched it and I was just like, it's just long.
You ever watch the movie Blow?
Yeah, Boston George Young.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Yeah, dude, he's out of prison now, I think. I'm pretty sure he's out of prison.
What about, I'm trying to think of the other one. Empire.
The movie or the show?
No, the movie Empire with John Leguizamo.
Oh. No, which one was that?
Where he's like from Brooklyn. Big time like drug dealer and shit. And his girlfriend, who has another homegirl, her dude is like a stockbroker. And like he's a ballin' ass dope dealer. So he decides to start playing in the stock, right? He becomes friends with Homeboy and shit. Homeboy ends up like robbing him. You never seen Empire, dude?
No.
Must see.
I feel like I've heard of it, but I've seen a bunch of John Leguizamo movies. What's that one where he's like, is it The Pest? Where they fucking hunt him?
You hate that movie? Dude, I hate that fucking movie. I really don't like John Leguizamo.
Why don't you like The Pest?
Maybe it's my thing with midgets. I don't know, dude.
Oh, yeah,
I just don't like him. He's just super annoying. In there. You know, he's not a midget, but he's little and he's annoying.
John Leguizamo?
Yes. I don't know, dude. He acts like he's 12, dude.
I love the movie The Pest. It's one of my favorite movies.
I'm sorry.
They hunt him at like, if you haven't seen the movie The Pest.
I've seen it.
I know, but there's the listeners. You're not the only one here, okay?
My bad.
But these rich people try to hunt John Leguizamo, and it's basically like, what is it, 80s or 90s comedy?
Yeah.
Just like he wipes his ass with fucking poison oak or some shit. Like,
it is funny, but it's like Ace Ventura funny.
Yeah. I mean, was I talking about Ace Ventura with you?
No.
I forget who I was talking about Ace Ventura about. I don't know, whatever.
Do you like Ace Ventura?
Well, I was talking about like if that shit had happened like as a real thing, I think. I don't remember who I was talking about it with.
You were tripping with someone else.
Yeah, I was talking about like if it was a real, if that actually happened in real life. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Somebody with Florida. That's what it was. We were talking about Florida and how fucked Florida is. That like Ace Ventura, if that was a story, like that whole story about the Miami Dolphins and shit. It's like if you read that,
yeah,
like you'd be like, oh yeah, that could definitely happen. Like a pet detective goes down to Florida and fucking lives in Florida. So doable. I think that's all I was talking about. But.
I tried to put on a Jim Carrey movie the other night, dude. Little V, Yellow, was not having it.
Which one?
Fuck, I tried Liar Liar.
Oh yeah.
I tried God damn it was Liar Liar. Not Bruce Almighty, but Truman Show.
Oh, Truman Show.
Truman Show was actually a good movie if you pay attention.
Yeah.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
My life is a Truman Show sometimes.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
Mm-hmm. And Me, Myself, and Irene was really good.
And he kept saying no, and I'm like, what the fuck,
really?
Dude? He looks at me, he's like, Dad, any movie but a movie with that guy. I hate him.
Damn. No love for Jim Carrey, huh?
Mm-mm.
He's kind of annoying now. He's like a fucking super activist now. So, but...
Yeah. I like Keanu Reeves.
Shit. Keanu Reeves is cool. Yeah, I fuck with Keanu Reeves.
I like Keanu, dude. He doesn't say nothing to nobody. He doesn't do anything. He just lives life.
Well, he has John Wick movies now.
He just
They
lives
keep talking
life.
about him doing Marvel movies. That would be dope. They just released a trailer for Black Widow. You fuck with Black Widow? You know who that is?
I have seen
Scarlett Johansson.
I have seen the trailer.
That looks dope. They got, what's his name as Red Guardian? It's fucking the Russian version of Captain America.
Dude, I still need my comic game up.
Wow.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Seriously. Have you been watching The Watchmen? Mm-hmm. That was a tongue twister.
Watchmen, yeah. I just watched a new episode. We just watched it last night.
What episode is it?
I don't know, 5 or 6.
I think I'm on 5.
It's starting to get good.
Is it? What season you on? It's first season, right?
First season, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I think I'm on episode 4.
Yeah, they just dropped some major shit just on this last episode, yeah. It was wild. My girl figured it out, and I'm just like, it took me a minute. It was one of those things there. I was like, oh, she's like, yeah, you didn't get that? And I was like, no, I didn't figure it out until, like...
You were high as fuck.
Yeah, that too. But
I can see you dab
it's
the
a
fuck
good
out.
ass show. If you haven't checked out Watchmen,
It is. You got to hang in there though.
But the other thing too is if you watch like the movie, or if you're familiar with like the story of the comics and shit. But
see, I knew nothing of either.
But you can still watch it. I mean, they explain it throughout as they're going. They explain what's
going on.
Yeah, so you kind of figure it out. But yeah, that shit was good. That latest episode, and fucking Baby Yoda's been taking over everywhere. Everywhere I see that shit on social media. So
right,
spoilers. But if you haven't seen fucking Mandalorian, if you haven't seen all the Baby Yoda shit everywhere, I mean, at this point, go fuck yourself. You're not that committed to it. So
yeah.
But I want Baby Yoda toys. That's me. I'm a fucking child. That's where my mind goes. It's like, I want those toys.
Fuck. You're dead ass serious, aren't you?
I'm 100% serious. I keep Googling, like, when are they going to fucking release some toys? Except for that bullshit on Etsy.
You're stupid.
I want some shit that some fucking lady made in fucking North Dakota.
Have you made any progress in saving the world in your game?
What? What game?
The one game.
Oh, the Death Stranding. I've been playing that a little bit. I've been playing the other one, the Star Wars one, because it's just like so much more engaging. But I'm almost done with that. Once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna throw.
Already almost beat it.
The Star Wars one. Yeah, I mean it's a quick single player playthrough. But I might play through it again. It's just
what other new games are coming out?
On my radar. The Last of Us 2, that's the next one I'm looking forward to. The Last of Us it came out a couple years ago, and so you play as this dude. It's like the end of the world type game where it starts with like a zombie fucking outbreak. Like you have to play when that shit's first happening.
Right. And
then it jumps ahead to a couple years, and you play as this dude who's like, has to go up against, they're not zombies, they're like, it's basically there's fungus that basically comes out of these people's heads.
Right.
And so some of them are more fucked up than the others. Like some of the ones that are just starting to turn into these things are more like, you can fucking kill them, but if the other ones, once they've turned, once they get you, it's one hit and you're dead.
Brother.
So like as you're going, you gotta like kind of strategically, plus you're playing against other like bad guy or other people. So there's like it's a single player game, but you're fighting against humans, these creatures, and like, so you got all that shit in it. I'm sure they're gonna add more shit like, elements and all that shit to it.
Do you have an all-time favorite game?
Shit. I mean, as far as game, like I have from different consoles, I can probably think of like one from each console.
I want to hear it.
It's just fuck. Like if PlayStation, I'd probably go like Metal Gear Solid. That was one of the first games that I got really into. Zelda for most of the Nintendo. I like Mario. I like the older Tomb Raider games were really fun for me. For PS2, my favorite game was Manhunt. You ever play that shit?
I think I have.
That was a fucking dope game. That was Rockstar.
Right.
And so it came out a little bit after GTA. So GTA was kind of all like the newer GTA, like the third person. And in this one, it was, you played a dude who got broken out of prison. Some dude breaks you out of prison, and he tells you that he's recording you everywhere you go. And basically, he breaks you out in exchange for you, and then he sends all these people after you and records it. So he breaks you out and then basically records snuff films of you having to kill these people.
Yeah.
And so, like, let's say you have a plastic bag as your weapon. You would go up to the guy, and the longer you hold the button, the more risky it is, because if they turn around, then they're going to fuck you up and raise the alarm, and then all these guys are after you. But the more gruesome the kill would be. So, like, if you held it for the longest point, he might put the bag over your head and fucking punch you in the face a few times and do, like, a bunch of shit. Or if you just tap it, he's just going to put the bag over your head and fucking strangle you. So the more you held the button, the more gruesome the kill was.
No wonder they say this shit fucks kids up.
Yeah, well, that game was fucking brutal. So, like, you would go, and I remember you'd go all over. There was, like, one part you're in a zoo, and these motherfuckers would shoot you with a tranquilizer, like, if they saw you, so your vision would get all fucked up, and it was a dope-ass game. And then once you got to the shotguns, you could get a sawed-off shotgun, blow people's heads off. And it was, like, one of the first times that games would do that shit, so.
I'm trying to remember the name of the Hitman.
Hitman's dope. Hitman's alright. I've always liked.
What's the last one?
The last Hitman.
I just real talk, real story here. I come walking in the living room. My kid's sitting there playing it, and he's just super involved, right? And I look, and I see some nigga butt fucking another dude. I was like, in the hot tub.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you playing, dude? Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like, dude's just over there just getting it, bud. And I'm like, no. He's like, Dad, I'm waiting for a time to kill him. I'm like, until then, you're watching gay porn. You know what I mean? Like, you're like 12, dude. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah.
Yeah. Hitman is, you gotta like strategically walk around. You gotta fucking get like the right timing. That game is, I like Hitman occasionally, but it's never done super, like the mechanics are never great. Like the idea is really good, but it's just always hard to fucking execute.
Right.
But as far as that goes, and then I'm trying to think, like, I don't know. I mean, PS3 was all right. PS4, Last of Us was one of my favorite games. But yeah, there's a bunch of, like, there's a couple new. I only get a couple games a year. Like, I'm not one of those people that.
Last game I bought was Madden.
Yeah, I buy them every couple of years, but those are such a big waste of time because it's like every time I go, you can't just play. Like, you can do a couple quarters, but like, if I'm playing a game, I want to play a full game. Like, I want to play full 4 quarters, start to finish.
So it takes a long time.
Time consuming, yeah.
And so those motherfuckers just sit there and play all.
I mean, if I was gonna try to make money on it, like, I mean, that's one thing. But
I don't know if I could invest myself like that into video games.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting paid big bucks to do it, fuck it.
Yeah, but you gotta think of those people that don't care if they get paid or not. They're investing like 20 hours a day. Like,
I just can't sit and play that long. I'm like, this is too, like, I always thought when I was a kid it would be fun to be a video game tester, but like, if you think about a game that you don't like, imagine having to play that game over and over and over and over until it's like, fuck that. No.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
But I don't know if I would ever, like, I don't know.
Video game developer would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool to come up with new video games. That's why that other game was so impressive, that Death Stranding game, because it's a whole new IP. So it's
really?
I mean, it's not something that's been around before. So for it to, take and to be that different and not be a shooting game, and for people to like it and respond to it. So I like it. It's fun. It's just slower paced. I mean, you're basically building shit. That's like every time I log on to play it, there's more shit built in my game, and you can get rid of all that shit. Like, you can delete it and just build it all by yourself. But it makes my life a lot easier. There's fucking bridges and roads that people have already built.
This nigga just takes a whole week off. He's like, look, North America's done. God damn, dog.
But it's definitely, it's a grind. You got to play a little bit and then put it down. So, and I mean, I haven't had too much time, even though I've been fucking unemployed. I haven't had too much time to play.
You're self-employed.
I'm self-employed. I'm working on being self-employed. But
you are self-employed. Right now, you're not paying very much.
Well, right now I'm paying. Yeah, I'm paying out for employment. I'm paying for this podcast each month.
Yeah.
So
I would say I feel your struggle, but I'm not paying for it.
You just show up, fucking.
At least I show up.
There you go.
I mean, that's how you started.
That was BC. We don't talk about BC.
I didn't talk about nobody.
We're AV now.
After Vince. Well, just because I bitched so much last time about what I didn't get to eat, I must say your pizza was fucking bomb, dude.
Yeah, that pizza, and I have stroganoff that I'm having for dinner.
That's little fat people pizzas right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to get pizza. I was going to actually go to Papa Murphy's because I had to take fucking Glands to the vet yesterday or 2 days ago.
Finally, you called him by his name.
His name's Dexter. But I took him to the vet, and I wanted to pick up a pizza on the way home, but they weren't open. So I just stopped. I was like, fuck it, I'll just make my own.
There you go, dude. I like your attitude.
Yeah, and it came out good. It was about the same price that it would have been. So, fuck it. Fuck it.
What are you looking at?
I was just trying to make sure I got through all the shit on my list. I did want to talk about, speaking of bringing him to the vet, so I bring him to the vet. I stopped to go get the pizza.
You talking about Glands, Dexter?
Dexter Glands, yeah.
Yeah.
Dexter Glands. DG. And so I run in and I'm like, I was in my wife's car, so I wasn't sure if I had locked it. So I left him in it and I'm just like, well, fuck it. He's in the car. Nobody's going to come in and take him. And if they do, they'll fucking turn around and drop him off before I'm out. But
so that nigga farts.
He'll rip ass or do some annoying shit. And they're like, do we really want this dog? And they'll drop his ass back off. So I'm like trying to lock the door. I'm like, fuck it, I can't do it. So I go inside, do my shopping. I'm quick. I come out and I see him. He's looking at me, sitting kind of in the front seat, looking at me. And as I walk up, I can kind of hear the bass. And so somehow my phone was still playing the whole time I was in the the grocery store. So he's
He
just sitting
turned
there
it up?
bumping. Yeah, he was bumping to like Smoke Dizza and Currency.
Nice.
And I came back. It's just like looks like my dog's bumping out.
DG is not a fucking game with him, dude.
Yeah. So that was my little story about taking him to the vet. So there's nothing serious. He's just fucking.
He's still
got,
alive.
like, fungus. He's fucking nasty. He stinks. He's a pain in my ass. But we love him.
Wow. He can hear you, dude.
He can't hear us. He's in the other room, and he's elderly. He doesn't know that shit.
What would Jesus do?
I don't know. Build something. He's a carpenter, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. So maybe he'd build a birdhouse or something.
I gotta get little Toby to quit thinking he's such a big dog.
What do you mean?
He went after a cat the other night. Cat turned around and looked at him. And he stopped like, oh, shit. I was like, you pussy motherfucker.
Did the cat whack him?
No, Toby ain't no louch. I mean, but when the cat turned around, Toby was like,
You
shit.
just got
like,
really offended.
yeah,
Like,
he
your
ain't
whole
no
body
louch,
language
bro.
changed.
Toby ain't no
You're
louch.
like, no.
But he went to chase his cat, man. The cat turned back around like, "Wah," and Toby just like flinched up like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, do I really want this smoke? But Toby will get down. Toby, he thinks he's big. You know all that carpet, the old carpet that's on the side of the house?
Mm-hmm.
That's his lookout point.
And he just sits up there.
He likes to get on the very top of it and look around and bark at everybody. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I don't understand but like my dog will bark at the walls and shit sometimes, but it's like I don't think it's ghosts. I think he's just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I think dogs are retarded.
Well, he'll do it when he wants something. Like if he wants your seat or something, he'll go and bark. Like, come and look at this shit. And then you get up and do it, and he goes and takes your shit. So he's smart, but like...
Do you like cats?
No, I mean, not especially. I grew up with them because my mom had them.
My mom loves cats.
I don't mind them. Like, when I'm around her cats, she's got a cool cat. It's one of those cats with thumbs. Like, it's got, like, fucking feet and thumbs. I don't know what the fuck they're called, but he's kind of chill. I like that one. But hopefully she doesn't listen to this podcast and hear me say that.
Why?
Because I don't like her to think I like her cats, because fucking cats suck.
They do.
I'm just kidding.
Cats don't do anything.
Nah, some of them are cool. Like, if you get one that acts like a dog, but then you might as well just get a dog.
But yeah, I mean, would it be cool if you had a dog that acts like a cat?
I'd rather actually have, like, a hybrid. Like, a kind of a cat that's just, like, like a dog that doesn't need too much, but, like, when you want to hang out with him, he's down to hang out.
If I'm going to get a cat, I want one of them lion-looking cats. They're like 10 grand.
Why would you get one of those? What about the ones with no hair, like the bald pussies?
No.
No? You don't like a bald pussy?
I didn't like fucking, what's his name either, the movie.
Mr. Bigglesworth?
No. $1 million. Well, yeah, Dr. Evil.
Yeah, Mr. Bigglesworth.
Yeah.
That was his fucking...
Austin Powers, that's the name I was looking for. I didn't like that shit either.
No, you didn't like those movies? Those were all my movies because I was like, that was when I was an adolescent. So like anything with like fart, gross out humor, like
I was in
what was
Juvenile
the chick's
Hall.
name? The bitch's name was A Lot of Vagina.
Yeah.
And
I was in Juvenile Hall, and that was like one of the only movies we were allowed to watch because there's really no cussing.
In Austin Powers, there's no cussing.
A lot of vagina.
A lot of vagina, but they changed it to a lot of clavage if you watched it on fucking TV.
But they don't really say anything on the real movie. Like, they don't really cuss.
There's a lot of sexual innuendo, though.
They don't cuss, though, so it was legal for
So
us to
they're
watch.
like, you can just watch these people bang.
And they just watch that shit and watch that shit. I used to hate it. That and Richie Rich.
Oh, Richie Rich, that's not one. What about Blank Check? You ever see that movie? Where the motherfucker
Sounds hella familiar.
Some kid gets into
Lil Bow Wow?
No, this was like a little white kid. It's got Tone Loc in it though. It was like it was a Disney movie. It's actually on Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch that shit. But the kid I forget, like some dude like either hits him with his car on his bike or some shit, or I forget what. Some rich dude hits this kid. So he gives him a check, like, I'm gonna fucking pay this kid off, like, here you go. But he gives the kid a blank check, and so he like runs it through this computer and makes it look all official and fucking turns it into a check that he gets like
fucking Disney.
I think he gets $1 million or something, like some outrageous number that like, you know, a kid can blow through. And so he writes himself a check for I think $1 million or some shit. But
wow,
you never saw that movie?
No.
And these guys come after him because he's got all this. He buys all this ridiculous shit, and like, yeah, it's a good movie. I think.
Sounds cool.
It might not hold up. It's been a while since I've seen it.
I'll tell you a good movie is The Sandlot.
Sandlot is a good movie that does hold up.
Year after year, that motherfucker is talking to me. Yeah, I watch that shit all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
That dude does podcasts. The fucking the dude who was the Hambino. He's always doing podcasts and shit.
The Great Gambino.
Mm-hmm.
For real?
He's probably somebody I could actually get on the Itty Bitty podcast. So
nice.
I might fucking hit his ass up. I know he podcasts shit, but yeah, that's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
What
like
about
we talked about last week, Dazed and Confused?
Well, that's like a good stoner movie. I'm trying to think. Cheech and Chong's good for stoner movies.
Half Baked, Friday.
Half Baked's really good. How High is one of my favorites.
How High?
With all due respect, sir, suck my dick.
Yeah.
That's my favorite line from that movie.
You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. God damn it! What's his name? Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite. That's a good movie to watch when you're blazed.
I watched that movie sober. Right,
Yeah.
my boy from back home brought it out, and me and my ex-wife we sitting there watching. I was like, "What the fuck?
What in the white people is this?"
On my mama. And I told him, like, bro, this shit is not, nigga. I turned it off after like 30. When I seen the nigga pulling that nigga on the rollerblades, I was like, shut this shit the fuck off.
How about his girlfriend?
So then we watched that shit on weed. I was like, this shit is goddamn classic.
Where he comes out and he's all G'd up with his black girlfriend at the end.
Mm-hmm. These mags that be talking to hot babes all day online. Uncle Rico.
Oh shit, that movie's fucking
The fucking football video.
Yeah, he's doing the fucking test.
Or he ran over the Tupperware. Nigga skirt. And he was like, can you bring me my chapstick?
Yeah, dude.
No,
I can't even believe that movie was actually something that was made. And like,
remember, you want to hear a worse one? Remember Superstar?
Yeah, that wasn't one of my favorite
That
movies.
was a stupid.
Molly Shannon. I never thought
She put her
was
hands
too
in her
funny.
armpits or whatever.
Yeah, she wasn't one of my favorites.
It's
So like that
stupid.
group of people. That was like she came out of the same class as like Will Ferrell, who I think is funny sometimes.
Sometimes.
My favorite
What movie
movies.
is that where he's like, Gator don't take no shit?
I was just gonna say that's one of my favorite movies is The Other Guys. And he's like,
Is that what it's on?
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, Gator Don't Take No Shit is
Get Hard?
that is no. That is it. It's The Other Guys is Gator, and when he's in Get Hard, I think pretty sure we might be fucking this up. This is a good time to plug the phone number if you know the answer to this.
Right.
Fucking 702-907-TOKE. Call in to the Hotbox hotline.
What movie was it?
I'm pretty sure Gator was. I'm pretty sure The Other Guys, because he had that whole like lifestyle. Remember, he kept talking about how his wife is like homely. His wife is Ava Mendes, and he's she's fucking homely. She doesn't look like she's not that attractive, and she's like super fucking hot.
I'll give him
And then he's talking about his past, and he's like, "Yeah, Gator don't take no shit."
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was it. But
Get Hard was pretty good, man.
Get Hard was pretty funny, yeah. But The Other Guys, that movie.
The Other Guys is dope.
Because Michael Keaton's in that, and he keeps saying all the different TLC quotes.
Yeah.
It's like, don't go chasing waterfalls, guys.
Yeah. You know, actually, one of the movies actually was surprisingly funny to me, not with Will Ferrell, but was 22 Jump Street.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Bro,
People hate that chick. What's her name? Brie Larson, when she was in like what the fuck was that movie? Captain Marvel. Everybody was like talking hella shit about her. Yeah, I don't know why. I think
I just like the part where fucking Ice Cube found out he was fucking his daughter. That shit was so fucking funny.
I don't remember that.
In 22 Jump Street.
He was fucking
The
Ice
little
Cube's
fat
daughter.
white dude from Superbad.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jonah. I almost said
Jonah
Seth
Hill.
Rogen. Jethro Tull. Jonah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
you never seen that, dude? Not 21 Jump Street, but 22 Jump Street.
22. I was thinking you were saying
Where he's going to
21. No, I don't think I saw 22 Jump Street. If I did, I saw it on the plane.
Where
I was
fucking the white boy from Black Hawk Down or White House Down.
Yeah, I don't think I saw it.
Really? Where he's talking about, so they go in to report to their captain, Ice Cube, and they're both undercover cops, right? Going to college. Well, their captain never told them that his daughter goes there.
Oh shit!
Jonah Hill ends up fucking her, and he's going out with his daughter and shit, and then and so anyway, you gotta watch it. That shit's hella funny.
I think I watched it on the plane. I don't think I saw the end of that shit.
It's hella funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what another like decent movie like from that fucking.
What are your staple movies
that I can like rewatch? I like Devil's Rejects is one that I can rewatch no matter what, just because I don't know, for some reason I like how fucked up that movie is. You ever seen it?
I like Menace to Society.
Menace to Society. Yeah, I can watch that. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. It's hard for me to watch like movies over again. I used to all the time.
Yeah, I
But now
can't
it's
watch it
just
too much. There's only a couple that I can.
Yeah. But I just watched, because I'm going on Monday to see I forgot about that. Amy got me, because my birthday was just last week. And,
Happy birthday.
Thank you. It's not anymore, but so we got tickets to Jay and Silent Bob Reboot Roadshow. So the new
what?
Jay and Silent Bob Reboot Roadshow. So you know Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah.
So they have their new movie coming out, Reboot, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. So Reboot Roadshow is Kevin Smith, the director, and he's Silent Bob. So it's him and Jay, and they tour the movie, and basically you pay, I think we bought the VIP tickets, so you get to meet them. They do Q&A. You watch the movie.
That's dope.
And then, yeah, so fucking, I've been a fan of their movies since I was a kid, so I'm going to go see.
Yeah. Jay and Silent Bob, I have some good times and bad times with them.
Yeah.
Some of their movies, yeah, because I'm one of the people I like thrillers.
Well, I mean, those are just like stupid. Like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is just fucking silly, stupid stoner comedy. Like,
what was the one where they go to fucking White Castle?
That was Harold and Kumar.
I did not like that movie.
I loved Harold and Kumar. The first one was one of my favorite movies of all time.
Really?
They go to White Castle, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's been too long since I've seen it. Maybe
The second one was good. When they go, it's Harold and Kumar go to Guantanamo Bay. That one was good.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And the third one was fucking terrible. It was like a Christmas one, but the whole movie, they don't smoke weed. The entire movie. You're like, wait, what did I just watch? This is a Harold and Kumar movie, but they didn't smoke weed not one fucking time.
Did you see the movie on Netflix? It's a comedy. Homeboy chops his dick off.
That doesn't sound like a comedy. What?
No, it is. It's
something about Mary when he catches his dick in his fucking flip?
No. This is like a Netflix movie, and it's comedy. It's hella funny though. I did not think it was gonna be funny.
He cuts his dick off.
They're all gone camping, and somehow Homeboy's dick gets cut off. They put it on ice in the ice chest, and then it's like supposed to be like a scary movie, but it's like super comical and shit, like way over the top.
I've never heard of a movie where guys. That's the premise of the movie, is the guy gets his dick cut off. To
keep his dick and get it to back to the fucking hospital to get it sewn back on before it thaws out. Yeah, it's hella funny, bro. Watch, hold on.
That's like fucking, what's her name? Lorena Bobbitt, when she cut off her husband's dick back in the day. I've never heard of a movie like that. What about Heavyweights? That shit's on Disney Plus. That's right up your alley.
Fuck you little fucking Puerto Rican bitch.
I don't think they'd be able to make that movie now, though. Heavyweights, dude. I think I just rewatched that fairly recently with Amy, because she hadn't seen it. But there's no way you could put that shit on TV anymore. Fucking all the fat jokes that they make about kids. I mean,
yeah, they do it kind of wrong in that one.
It was fucking...
The Package, bro. That's the name of it.
The Package?
I swear to God, I got the fucking trailer up right here. We can watch it when we're all done.
The Package on Netflix.
Fucking hilarious, dude.
Who's in it?
Fucking nobodies, retards, like
just
Netflix people.
I'll have to fucking
push play. Look at it real quick.
No, I'll watch it after, because it'll fuck me up.
Yeah, dude, it's hella funny. Like, I really did not expect it to have any like real substance comedy. Like, my kids were watching it.
They like that, but they're like, Jim Carrey can suck a dick. Jim Carrey can suck the dick that's in this package.
Yeah, right. But no, dude, like seriously, and I started watching it, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, it's so wrong. It's hilarious.
Yeah, there was another movie, that movie Sex Drive. Have you ever seen that?
No.
That's actually a movie that I didn't think was going to be good. It was like one of those movies where this dude wants to try to get laid, so he like meets this hot girl online. And his friends are like, yeah, we'll fucking go for the ride. Like, they just graduate high school or whatever. So he goes on this road trip to fucking bang this chick, his pen pal. And just basically, that's the whole movie. It's called Sex Drive. It's a good fucking movie.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be good. But like that movie, I could probably watch it again.
I just watched
funny.
Why that night I tried to get him to watch a Jim Carrey movie. We ended up settling on Why Him.
Oh, I haven't seen that
It's
yet.
like a Christmas movie. And
with the dude from Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Fucking funny, dude.
It's crazy because like ever since that dude was on, what was it, Bryan Cranston, fucking Walter White. He was on Malcolm in the Middle back in the day.
I remember that.
And like I just remember him as this fucking goofy dude in his underwear all the time. And then he became like this fucking scary dude in his underwear. on Breaking Bad. It was like it was the same fucking dude, but like
with underwear, which is a totally different
but then
topic.
but then trying to see him go back to do comedy, you're like, well, fuck, man, you are the danger. Like,
no, it's a good movie, dude. It's hella funny. I miss, you know what show I miss is Alf.
Alf, yeah,
I think Alf was like our parents' stoner show. You know what I mean, like, they're going downstairs into the fucking.
There's a lot of shit that I'm just like, why were you watching this? Like, why?
I remember watching Airwolf.
Was everybody just on Quaaludes and cocaine back then?
Pretty much.
What about Airwolf? Dinosaur? What's Airwolf?
You mean not the mama?
Yeah. Somebody just posted that clip. What's Airwolf?
With the black helicopter, dude. It was back when Knight Rider used to be on and shit, and A-Team.
I never heard of Airwolf.
You're not that old, are you?
Nah, I just turned 31.
So the A-Team, Knight Rider.
I know A-Team. I know Knight Rider. I've never heard of Airwolf.
So that was on like Friday nights and shit. It used to be like Rescue 911 would come on first.
I hated that show.
Where they would reenact the fucking.
I know that show was terrifying.
Then they would have fucking Airwolf or Knight Rider, and then and the last one was A-Team, and then we go back to reruns of MASH.
Yeah, I don't remember Airwolf ever.
Yeah, Airwolf's the black helicopter.
I do remember fucking Rescue 911. It'd be like, it would start off like they were playing outside.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, shit, I could be doing that. Could be me. I was playing outside, like, and it would be fucking the story about some kid.
Everything was fun
until
Timmy decided to hit the throttle. He was wrapped in barbed wire around his esophagus. His brother Mark tried to rescue him, but the more he pulled,
creepy ass dude,
yes,
just in that trench coat, like.
No, that's Unsolved Mysteries.
That's what it was.
Remember Unsolved Mysteries?
Yeah, I'm thinking of William Shatner was Rescue 911.
Unsolved Mysteries to freak me out.
Yeah, that's
tonight we're gonna start off with another story. I'd be like, what the fuck, dog? Like, why is he walking around the cemetery? Why is he walking around? And then America's Most Wanted.
Yeah. Well, you watched that. Was that shit that was on at your house the other day? While Live PD.
Yeah, Live PD's kind of.
Is that like the new shit? Like, is that kind of like?
It's like is more for today's audience. Like, it's faster paced.
Live. Is that like Live Leak?
Kind of. It's they literally got like 8 or 10 different police like places in different states they go to, and they jump back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Is it actually?
And it's all live. Yeah,
it's really.
Well, when you really watch the show live on Friday nights or whatever it is. Those are reruns that I was watching.
I never understood, like, when I first moved to L.A., and I was there for a little bit, and the first time of one of those fucking, what's it called? Car chases? First time one of those car chases. Yeah, first time one of those things happened, and everybody's got it on in the bar, and everybody's like, oh, shit, watching it. You're like,
everybody goes outside and runs when they come by.
Yeah, I'm like, that's fucking, that was a whole new thing that I had never, ever experienced before.
Don't pull over. Wild. Just keep going.
Yeah. I've never fucking been in that situation. Why are you being so loud? My God. I'm just kidding. My wife's walking through here. Whatever. What time is it? We can probably start fucking wrapping it up. It's been almost an hour. I don't even think I have anything else to talk about. Let me see if I made it through my little list of bullet points here. Anything else you got going on? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was wonderful. I spent it with you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Thanks for the invite. You and what's his name?
Johnny Shoemaker.
God damn, man. Shouts out to this whole fam because they hooked it up. That was nice.
Yeah, they made some bomb food.
They did, man. My kids had a good time. It was cool.
Yeah. The last thing I think I was going to say is I saw an Amazon commercial the other day.
I hate midgets.
I know, yeah. You got to get over that. I'm sure there's people that are like, I don't like big people. You know?
That's what we already talked about that. I know I'm part of a hate group too. Amazon.
So I watching football. There's fucking commercials all day. Amazon commercial comes on. They basically are like talking about how they fucking own everything.
Yeah.
And they're just like, that was the whole point of the commercial. Like, that was it. They were just like, yeah, we own everything. I'm like, wait, did I miss? They're just like Lyft.
That nigga Uber, Jeff Bezos just came through swinging ball
everything
sacks.
You like. Yeah, that's Amazon. I'm
yeah.
like, well, what? Like, that's, you just popped in just to tell me you own a lot of shit.
That nigga
Have
just
you seen
paid,
that commercial?
No, but just imagine how much he paid to just run the commercial.
Right.
To tell you, cock and balls is out. Watch them swing.
But that fucking commercial, I'm like, they're just that's all it was. It was like, Amazon. Dude. We do all this shit. All the shit that you want, we have it.
They do.
We own it all.
They do. It's
There's
sickening.
not one thing you can fucking get that we don't own. And it's just, they're okay. People just are okay with that commercial running on Super Bowl Sunday or football Sunday every week.
Is that where it was at?
It was just this last. It was regular football. I just jumped ahead to Super Bowl Sunday, but it's like every week they fucking play that commercial about 20,000 times. And finally, I was like, this commercial's just because there's a bunch of variations of
Well,
it.
you got to think they're force feeding you information to make you fucking anything you like, you're now associated to Amazon.
Yeah.
We have everything you like. We have everything. They're brainwashing your ass, dog. So the next thing you know, you go, oh, I want that. Oh, you know who probably has it? Amazon.
Yeah.
It's marketing, dude.
As my fucking Alexa's listening to us do this goddamn podcast, thinking of ways to sell us shit.
You let CIA in this bitch?
I did. That was my fucking dumbass. I got it when they first came out. I was like,
you got to
this'll
try
be cool.
that. Have
Well,
you tried that?
one-
What, do you work for the CIA and it shuts down? Have you tried that?
No.
That's what I heard.
You can try it right now. Hold on, let's see. Alexa, do you work for the CIA?
No, I work for Amazon.
That's something somebody who worked for the CIA would say.
Ask Alexa if she's reporting any of our conversations.
I'll ask her that last question, and then I'm not going to continue to ask Alexa questions while we're on the podcast. Alexa, are you recording our conversation?
I only record and send audio back to the Amazon cloud when you push the button to talk to me.
So only when we tell her to talk, that's when she's supposedly recording. But that's a bunch of bullshit.
It is.
I don't. But we have phones. Like these things fucking record everything anyway. I can't. I mean, I'm not that interesting. If you want to record me, I'm not doing anything fucking stupid.
I'm pretty fucking interesting.
I mean, I have a podcast,
Yeah.
or two, but aside from that, I mean, fuck it.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, we're fucking into December. What else before we wrap it up?
Dude, I don't know, man. I still want to hear about holiday drinks.
Holiday drinks. We'll get to holiday drinks.
Yeah, but no, people were supposed to call in.
Oh, with their holiday
We
drinks.
talked about it last before Thanksgiving.
I mean, I thought that part of the podcast is that people like to be involved. That's the only reason I did the Hotbox Hotline. But if you just want to hear my fucking ass talk, then that's
Or
fine.
me.
But so
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just want to hear what's you guys' different traditions. Christmas, Thanksgiving, just any funny stories, any disasters.
I got a quick Christmas story about when I pissed on my Christmas tree,
Jesus,
on my mom's Christmas tree a couple years ago.
you have no shame.
I didn't intend to piss on the Christmas tree, but I went to bed. I had gone out for tequila shots with my best friend.
Nice.
And came back, and like I was sleeping on the couch at the time, and I went and laid down on the couch. Tree was all set up, presents and shit everywhere. I woke up. My mom woke me up in the morning. She was like, after you get up and have coffee, you have to clean the piss out of the living room. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you pissed on the fucking Christmas tree. So at some point in the middle of the night, like when I got home, I must have just got up and pissed into the tree. And so
Nice.
like I had to rewrap all the presents under the tree that had gotten piss on them. And yeah, it was a fucking bad look.
No wonder you don't drink very much.
I mean, I don't
dude.
think I have a problem, but every time I get fucked up, I get fucked up.
Yeah, I've heard stories you getting your ass kicked.
But
by a
I can
girl
also like
pissing on
drink.
a
I can have
tree.
like 3 drinks or 1 drink and just be like, I'm done too. So like, it's
Yeah,
just
I'm
when
more
I'm
of
going,
a-
I'm like, I want to go hard. Like if I'm drinking, fuck it, I want to go hard.
Oh, I go hard.
So,
I'm a fourth quarter type of
but
dude.
then the next day, I'm like, fuck. That was
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Day before you got there. I was so fucking hungover.
You still look like it.
I couldn't even, like, I woke up, went downstairs. I'm like, I let the dog out, and I was like, I felt okay. It was just I had a slight headache. I was like, okay. But then all of a sudden, my stomach started matching my head, and I was like, fuck, now my stomach hurts. And I ended up just having to puke. So I puked. It was just all straight water. I drank like 2 bottles of wine the night before. I didn't intend to, again, but the person that was drinking wine with me, Johnny Shoemaker, decided to switch to something else. So I was left with a full bottle of wine that I'd opened by myself. So I drank that and got fucked up. And if you've ever drank wine, that shit is a mean hangover. And that was, yeah.
Especially the headache.
So like then the whole morning I was gonna make meringue for lemon meringue pie and shit and like do a bunch of shit, but like I couldn't move. I had
You
to
weren't
sleep.
functioning for like the first 2 hours when I got there.
And then finally around like 3, I was like, I can have some whiskey. Or like 2, I had some whiskey, and I started feeling better. That's the thing I hate about alcohol. It's like you want to feel better, you gotta have some more.
It's like
you gotta have
cocaine.
some more. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
It's like cocaine.
Yeah. Well, cocaine. I mean, ugh, that's a whole nother fucking
Oh,
thing.
you got a gram? Yeah, we'll hit a little. Do you have any more? Do you remember that video I showed you
Which one?
with that dude where they were talking about cocaine? I'll show it to you after the thing. I thought I showed it to you.
Nah, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, fucking hit us up on Facebook. I keep saying we keep like wanting to do longer podcasts, but then every time we get together, we have to like rush through it.
Well, not to mention share, call in,
rate, subscribe, review. Fuck, man, I don't know. Share. We got a new logo coming soon. That should be here hopefully. I mean, she said 2 days, but I doubt that it'll be 2 days. I really fucking doubt it'll be 2 days. So I'm not holding my breath, but it should be here soon.
Dope.
New logo. And then we should have some video coming soon too.
That'd be dope.
We have video. I gotta figure out the setup.
Can we do a Photoshop so I look skinnier?
I mean, you could just like do it the healthy way. Start working out every day. Cut sugar out of your diet. Alcohol.
Fuck you.
Start stretching. You know.
Fuck you. Yoga Perry.
I was like 240, 250, something like that when I first fucking. Not 240. 240.
You come raise my kids and give me the time to do it all, and I'll do it. So I can meal prep.
That sounds like a deal.
Bet.
All right, we'll see you fuckers next week. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Choice Nugs Only.
Yeah.